Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through all of the top teams for the Blightshroom Dream 1 boss today. We do have some new ones to go through. First of all, we have the free-to-play team from Frosty. This is a only Aurora team, no other Celestial Hypogean. And if you don't have Celeste, you can replace her for Mikola, who also will give attack buff for your team. Aurora in front of Velka, Velka buffing up Ravion and Galahad, Celeste in the upper left with the Arcane Wild Spell, that's important. Blightshroom's onto Galahad. I'm running Gale on Velka for this team lineup. Arcane onto Celeste, the Arcane onto Ravion, and then you have Sorcery Charms onto Aurora. Like we said, if you do not have Celeste, you can replace her for Mikola. Because that will also give the attack buff from the On Arena. But Celeste, of course, is going to be better if you have her built up. Okay, yeah, I do think Gale Charms onto Velka should be the way to go for this team comp, because Velka is going to be doing a lot of her own, like, individual damage, and that is usually the factor which is going to make Gale Charms better for her. But Arcane Charms are not a bad option as well on Velka, because that is going to boost attack speed of the allies who were next to her. Arcane Wild Spell is absolutely dominating Dream Realm. You guys are noticing that. Make sure it's at plus 30 and make sure this is the artifact you're running. There are a lot of people who by mistake are running Blaze Burn Spell because they look so similar. Make sure you are running the Arcane Wild Spell. You'll be able to tell by your score. If your score is way lower than expected, it's because you're running the wrong artifact. Okay. So yeah, this overall, I mean, is a pretty decent free-to-play friendly team. Almost 324 billion damage. That is going to be a rank 11 position, which is honestly not so bad. However, the thing is, the top scores of today are even over 500 billion damage, which is obviously, yeah, that is a big jump. But it is what it is. Okay, so the next team that we have here is going to be a solo Aliceth team. This is also a free-to-play, basically, alternative. If you do have Aliceth built, Aurora up front, Ravion to the left, Celeste in the upper left, Gala in the back left, and then you have your Aliceth on this position. This is going to be, again, with the Arcane Wild Spell. We have Blast onto Galahad, Arcane onto Aliceth, Arcane onto Celeste, Arcane onto Ravion, and Sorcery onto Aurora. Actually, triple Arcane team. Aliceth, Celeste, and then Ravion. Okay, so let's see what we can get with this team. Very nice. 414 billion damage, rank 3 position. So yeah, this is a really good option. Obviously, it is a lot better than the Velka version, because Aliceth is a great endless damage dealer, and she's really contributing a lot to the squad. Okay, so we have those two teams. Moving on to the next team, we do have a No-Contess team. So if you don't have Contess, but you have all these other 3 heroes, like I guess if you've built all of these heroes, but you've not built Contest yet, this is an option. This is technically the best No-Contess team out there, but it needs to have all 3 of these Celestial Hypogeans built, which I don't know how many people have that. But Mehira up front, Aliceth to the right of Mehira, Baelran on the far left, Celeste behind Baelran, Gala in the back right. With the Arcane Wild Spell, we have Blightshroom onto Galahad, Arcane onto Celeste, Inside onto Baelran, Arcane onto Aliceth, and then finally Mystic Charms onto Mehira. So this team is capable of getting around 430 billion damage, or maybe even higher. Whoa, 452 billion damage, but that is the best No-Contest team. However, Contest is going to be great for this Dream Realm boss. As you guys know, basically Contest is 8 out of 8, I believe, in Dream Realm boss's top teams. And yeah, so obviously she's going to be the best option today as well. So we have some different versions. First of all, if you want to go for a Phraesto version, I don't know how many people have Phraesto built. Maybe you could try low copies of Phraesto as well. But this is from Frosty. Real Phraesto in front of Contest, Illusion in front of Ravion, Celeste in the upper right, Galahad in the back right with the Arcane Wild Spell. You can replace Celeste for Mikola, like we said, if needed. So we're going to have Galahad on Blast, Contest on Arcane, Ravion on Arcane, Celeste on Arcane, and then Phraesto on the Sorcery Charms. But you can also run Sturdy Charms on Phraesto. Both of them can work. So that is going to be a new record, 466 billion damage, which, I mean, it is okay. But it is also, like, a little bit... Honestly, it's a little bit, not that much, not higher than the other teams, and honestly, yeah, I just don't know how many people have Phraesto. So this one is good. This is from Frosty. This is a No-Mehira team. So if you have Contest, if you have Baelran, you're going to be a great team you can run. Ravra in the upper right, Celeste to the left of Baelran and Contess buffing up Baelran, Gal in the back left. This is with the Arcane Wall spell. We have Blast Charms onto Galahad, Arcane onto Contess, Arcane onto Ravion, Arcane onto Celeste, and Insight Charms onto Baelran. This is a great option if you have Contess and Baelran. You can technically replace Celeste for Mikola if you don't have Celeste built, but you have the other heroes built. And that is 494 billion damage. So yeah, that's now a really respectable score. It's basically almost competing for the top ranks. Okay guys, so moving on to the second best team of today. This hit 497 billion damage for me. Basically, if you do not have Baelran, but you do have Aliceth, you do have Mehira, you do have Contess, you can run this team. This is the second best team of today, hitting 497 billion damage. Mehira up front, Celeste to the right of Mehira, Aliceth in the upper left, Contess in the back right, and then Galahad in the back left. This is going to be with the Arcane Wall spell. You're going to have Blast onto Gala, all the standard charms, Arcane onto Contess, Arcane onto Aliceth, Arcane onto Celeste, and then finally Mehira on the Mystic charms. With the Arcane Wall spell, make sure you're running that. So this is the second best team of today. However, if you have Aliceth, but you don't have Baelran, this is going to be the top one you can run. Now, if you want to run the top team of today, it is going to be a Baelran, Mehira, Contess combo. However, the Baelran Contess on its own was also very good. This is going to be the top team of today. Mehira up front, Baelran to the left of Mehira, Celeste in the upper left, Contess behind Baelran, and then you have Galahad in the back right. You're going to need to have Mehira build, Baelran build, Contess build, and you probably have Celeste, but you can replace her or try replacing for Mehira. This is with the Arcane Wall spell. We're going to have Blast onto Galahad, Arcane onto Contess, Arcane onto Celeste, Insight onto Baelran, and finally Mystic onto Mehira. So that is going to be the top team of today. And with RNG, this is what my guildmate has used. Okay, we did get a new record. We hit 504 billion damage, but there's going to be a decent amount of RNG in this team lineup. You're going to have to do multiple runs to get your top score, but we're going to call that. So hopefully by running one of these teams, you're able to get your top score of today. And if there's any other team that is working for you, feel free to share that in the comment section. You can copy and paste your formation ID and others can try it out. And that is always much appreciated. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.